Hey, what's up guys? So this is Bama Jaybird Resell. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Josh. So great to have you with me today, and we're going to be doing an unboxing today. I went back to a well that I keep drawing from and it keeps paying off. Alright, so some of you guys that have been watching my channel for a while know that sometime back I made a really big purchase of music, and so I purchased a whole big collection of music CDs, and it has some DVDs in it as well, and I've done really well with that. Well, that's turned into a really good connection for me. The guy that I went and picked the stuff up from, we met at Walmart. Well, I've been to his house now, and I bought a collection of Danbury Mint. That video is also coming. I'm going to show you those items. I thought they were really cool. I paid up for those a little bit, but I felt like, you know, I'm still going to make good money on them, but I felt like I needed to pay up because I did so well off of the first purchase from him. But while I was there, he showed me there was a bunch more music DVDs that he had found. And then we even found more before I left, but I'd already made the deal on the first ones. So I left the others because I had my mom with me. Anyway, long story short, this has become a really good connection for me. And while I was there, he took me out to his shed, was showing me more of what he had and what he had that was his father's, who had the big music collection. And there's a huge collection of books there as well, and more of the Danbury Mint style stuff. There are more music CDs. This guy actually has a huge collection of music and DVDs himself. So lots and lots of media. So all different types of media and lots of it. Also a sports car collection. So just so many things here that I feel like I have a potential anyway to do well with. The guy actually, while I was there, he told me he had sold two, guys, count it, two brand new in the box DVD VCR combo players, and I missed them. So anyway, like I said, it's been a good connection for me. I've made friends with the guy, and so I'm trying to make sure that I do things right and do them well. But while I was there, picking up the Danbury Mint stuff, I saw these DVDs, and we got to talking. He put a box together, and we put them all in the box. And I offered him $100, but then he also gave me a full box of religious and history related DVDs as well to go with it. And guys, a whole bunch of this stuff is sealed. So what I'm going to do in this video today is just take you through this piece of the collection that I bought this time. You're looking at it with me for the first time. I finally got around to getting the box out and going through this stuff. I had looked up on site 2 or 3 items and knew that I felt comfortable giving him $100 for it. And we discussed this. If there's a lot of if there's several more really high-end things in there, then I'll give him some more money when I go back. I'm not trying to cheat him, but we got to leave room to make profit as always, right? I haven't looked all this stuff up yet. I haven't comped it all. There may be some comp spread through the video that I look up after I edit, but I'm not promising anything. So if you see something great, let me know. I'm going to look these up and be listing these soon. Hope you enjoy the content, guys. Let's get right at it. So the first one, we have Rock and Roll Live, the Hall of Fame Museum Live. It's a pretty cool one. We have Roy Orbison, Black and White Night. Again, these are open. These are Spirit in Concert, Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels. This one is sealed, James Taylor, Sweet Baby James Live. We have Sheryl Crow, Miles from Memphis, live at the Pantages Theater. I may be not saying that right, but oh well. And then we have a sealed ZZ Top, live in Germany, 1980. Pretty cool. A lot of these, again, are sealed, so that works in my favor. The Bee Gees, In Our Time. We have a sealed Foreigner, All Access Tonight, live in concert. We have another Bee Gees, One Night Only. We have Elvis. This is just Elvis Presley, I guess. Classic albums, it says. Extended versions. So that's a cool one. Good bit of Elvis in here. Elvis, The Great Performances. Over 30 songs, 2 DVDs, 2 hours worth. And this one's open. Pretty good shape, though. Another Elvis, Heartbreak Hotel, Songs That Changed the World. Interviews with Carl Perkins, Chet Atkins, Scotty Moore, Tom Petty, and others. Probably a really interesting DVD there. So any of you Elvis fans out there, if you're interested, those should be going up soon. Just hit me up in the comments, let me know. Queen, live at Wembley Stadium, 25th edition, anniversary edition. It's a 2 DVD box set. That would be an awesome one to watch. Another Elvis. This is the Elvis collection. 2 DVDs. And another Elvis, #1 hit performances. This one is sealed. It's volume 2. And here's another Elvis, the Elvis collection, summer of '56. Tupelo Homecoming. And wouldn't you know, a weird one, right? Hillary Duff, the concert, The Girl Can Rock. Who would have thought that would be mixed in there with the rest of these? But, you know, it's in there, and it's sealed, so who knows? We have Fantasia. This is the Asia Fantasia in Tokyo. So again, Asia DVD. This one is sealed. Pretty cool. So we have Cliff Richard, Still Reeling and Rocking, live in Sydney. This is Spinal Tap, special edition. Rock and Roll Revolution. This is Ed Sullivan. British Invade America. America Fights Back. So just a, you know, an interesting collection of artists here: the Beatles, the Animals, Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan, the Hollies, Herman's Hermits, but also James Brown, the Springs, Righteous Brothers, Lovin' Spoonful, Mamas and Papas, a lot of the American bands. Anyway, cool stuff. Have David Gilmour live at Royal Albert Hall. Remember that night, and this is sealed. We have the Moody Blues, fully authorized story in a 3-disc deluxe set. And another Moody Blues. This one is sealed. Threshold of a Dream, the Isle of Wight Festival live. It's pretty awesome. Guys, the hits just keep on coming. So here we go. The Who, the Vegas Job, the Who live in Vegas reunion concert, sealed. Cliff Richard sealed, plus the Shadows special edition EP. Got the Byrds, a musical documentary, Turn, Turn, Turn. The Beach Boys, Good Timing, live at Knebworth, England, 1980. We have the Doors, live in Europe, 1968. We have Cactus, live, loud, and proud. And here's a sealed one. Duke Ellington at the Côte d'Azur with Ella Fitzgerald and Joan Miro. Duke, the Last Jam Session. We have Amazing Journey, the Story of the Who, 2-film box set. And the Doors live at the Bowl, 68, still sealed in the package. A lot of them are probably not going to be high dollar, maybe $5 to $7, maybe 10 if I'm lucky. But I do think there's probably going to be some gems in here. There always are when you're going through a collection like this. And I do have one that I looked at while I was there that kind of, you know, prompted my price. I'll show it at the end. You know, I had my reasons for offering $100, and I think I'm going to come out pretty good. He was happy with that. And if I've got too much money in these, like I told him, if there's a whole bunch of really, really good ones, then I'll look back at what I've paid versus what I make, or what I think I'm going to make. And if I need to give him some more money, then that's what I will do, just to be fair about it. But anyway, a lot of this he's just looking to offload, like the books he had told me about. He had said he would just give me because he just wanted them out of the way. And, you know, I mean, you don't want to take advantage of nobody, but it's also nice when people want to help you out and you can do something for each other. You know, me come and do the clean out and him get what he needs, I get what I need. So anyway, here we have the Ruddles. All you need is cash. It's pretty awesome. We have the Kinks, the live broadcast, collector's rarities. Chuck Berry, Hell Hell Rock and Roll. Jethro Tull, yeah, Jack in the Green, live in Germany. It's pretty awesome. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Welcome Back, ELP. We have Justin Hayward, Spirits Live. We have Dio, live in London, the Hammersmith Apollo, 1993. That one's pretty awesome. Another Elvis. By the way, these two, this one, all these are sealed. Jethro Tull, all 4 of those were sealed. I didn't mention that. Anyway, we have Elvis, another sealed, #1 hit performances. The Association, 12 classic hits. That one has been opened. We have Poco, Crazy Love, Ultimate Live Experience. We have another Who's Next, and this one is sealed. Emmylou Harris, Hour of Gold, live Germany. This is sealed. Pat Benatar, live in New Haven. And the Rolling Stones, Charlie Is My Darling. Darling, I say darling. Ireland, 1965. All right, let's move some of those out of the way. We'll get our next group. All right, we have Joan Jett and the Black Hearts, sealed. Peter Frampton, Detroit Live. Standing in the Shadows of Motown. The Kinks, Special Edition EP. Is that 2 of those maybe? Can't remember. Status Quo, Special Edition EP. It's a pretty awesome one there, still sealed. Starship, featuring Mickey Thomas in concert, sealed. Marianne Faithfull, live in Hollywood, sealed. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Welcome Back My Friends, his 40th anniversary reunion concert, 2010, still sealed. Paul McCartney and Friends, the PETA concert for Party Animals, so that one is also sealed. The Rolling Stones, Crossfire Hurricane, still sealed. The Rolling Stones, Some Girls, it's live in Texas 78, that's an awesome one. Still sealed. And the Rolling Stones, Let's Spend the Night Together, Greatest Hits Live. And that one has been viewed. From my understanding, the ones of these that have been viewed were mostly opened and viewed one time and put up, and the others he never got to. So anyway, this is Yes, the new director's cut. So that's pretty cool. Still sealed in the pack. Cactus Live. Elton John, One Night Only, the Greatest Hits. Brian Wilson, that one's a little beat up. Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. Blind Faith, London Hyde Park, 1969. Cream, the Farewell Concert, Eric Clapton's on there, Royal Albert Hall. Jerry Lee Lewis and Friends. It's also got Van Morrison. It's pretty awesome. Have Journey, 2001. 23 tracks on that. That's awesome. And the Doobie Brothers On Stage, 2 DVDs, 26 songs. All right. And the last things that I was going to show you is this right here. So we've got Elvis, the 75th birthday collection. This is a lot of the movies he done. Clown Bake, Flaming Star, Follow That Dream, Frankie and Johnny, Kid Galahad, Love Me Tender, and Wild in the Country. So it's a film collection of Elvis. It's pretty awesome. And this is the one that had the most value right off the spot. I didn't look up on site but 1 or 2 items. Like I said, this one I think easily $50. It is still sealed, as was the other Elvis there. On the high side, maybe 65 or 70. I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't go for more, but I think that's probably where I'm going to be pricing it to get mine to move fast. But this is really cool. It's got a 36-page concert program reproduction and memorabilia. 17 films. This is, as it says here, the biggest Elvis DVD collection ever. And the 17 films again: Jailhouse Rock, It Happened at the World's Fair, Kissing Cousins, Viva Las Vegas, Girl Happy, Tickle Me, Harem Scarum, Spin Out, Double Trouble, Stay Away Joe, Speedway, Live a Little, Love a Little, Charo, The Trouble with Girls, Elvis, That's the Way It Is, Elvis on Tour, and This Is Elvis. So it is a lot of stuff, and that's a really awesome set. And I think that right there makes it worth the purchase by itself. So that's just the music stuff. Now remember, I also got a bunch of history stuff. So let me show you the history and religious. Some of you may not be interested in this portion of the video, and that is fine. But you can just take a quick look. I'm not sure how much of these are going to be valuable, but I do think some of them will be. And there's just some cool stuff. This first thing I'll show you, this is the White House tapes, eavesdropping on the president. This is the from the Nixon years, I think, but it's also got other stuff on there. Let me see. Yeah, this is Roosevelt, Eisenhower, Truman, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Reagan. So this is quite a bit of stuff, as well as a hardcover book to go with it. But this is a really awesome set. I don't think it's worth a ton of money, but 9 CDs plus the book. That's still sealed in the pack, so maybe like 20 bucks. And I got this history related stuff. This is America Birth of Freedom, 10 documentaries. See Lincoln on the cover, but it's got things like the Civil War Volume 1 and 2, Abe Lincoln Volume 1 and 2, Thomas Jefferson 1 and 2, Revolutionary War 1 and 2, Diary of a Confederate Soldier Volume 1 and 2. So really neat set there. Augustus, I think that's just a movie. Peter O'Toole. The Mark, that's one of those Christian movies. The Jesus of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. This is still sealed. By matter of fact, all of this except for Augustus is sealed so far. Again, One Night with the King. This is another Christian movie. It is open. This one is also open. The Signature of God. Duck Dynasty, Jason Missy. One Generation Away. That looks pretty interesting. It's got some like Rick Santorum, Mike Huckabee. Here's Ramses, Wrath of God or Man. That's still sealed. We have Helen of Troy, another movie. But then this one's pretty cool. Gettysburg, the Unknown Civil War series. So that's pretty awesome. That might have a little value. It is sealed. We have Civil War Minutes, Confederate. So that might have some value. Time Changer, another movie. Looks interesting. Some of these are obscure, so who knows what they may be worth. I haven't looked them up. And here's Civil War Minutes for the Union. So we have the Union and the Confederacy Civil War Minutes. That might be a good little collection to sell together. And Deep Throat, the full story of Watergate. That was also sealed. So most of this is sealed so far. Move some of this out of the way. All right, so that's the last of it. Let's take a look. So we have Islam's flag over the White House. This is Jack Van Impe. I think there's quite a few of those. Yeah, here's another right there. All these are Jack Van Impe, Awake America. I did see a collection of Jack Van Impe, like 6 of them that sold for like 40 bucks. So I don't know how many of these I've got, but this one's World War III 2012. Of course, they seem outdated, right? December 21st, 2012, history's final day. So that's 4 Van Impes right there. Here's another Van Impe. The Rapture generation still sealed. Let's see. 3 of those 5 are still sealed right so far. Here's another Van Impe, a couple of Van Impes. Let's see. So here's Awake America and the Betrayal of Christianity. Both of those are Van Impe. So that's already 7 Van Impe DVDs. So that by itself could be good. Let's see, there's another one. The Jesus of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. I think that's a second copy, as well as this one, a second copy of that one. So I may be able to make 2 lots. That would be pretty cool. Get a couple of lots together. Awake America, that's a second copy of that. So yeah, I should be able to get 2 copies or 2 lots of the Van Impe stuff, and that would really be a good little Betrayal of Christianity. That's the second copy. So it looks like I got 1 sealed and 1 open on some of those. Let's see if there's any more. Okay, I'm not sure, but let's just go ahead and look at the rest of this. So we have Not High Maintenance, Just Low Tolerance. That's Anita Renfro. Comedy CD, I think it's Christian comedy. There's a lot of these too. These Lou, is it Giglio? I'm not sure how you say his name, but I noticed, let's see, this must be a set. Again, there's another Jack Van Impe, Sharia Law. There's a Giglio. Another Van Impe, New World Order Rising. Wow, there's a lot of those. So it looks like we're heavy on Van Impe and this guy. There's a second copy of I'm Not High Maintenance, still sealed. That's Resell, Van Impe. It says Singing in Israel and England. Still one of the Van Impes, so that's his wife. There's another Van Impe, The Rapture. Another Van Impe, Pope Francis, Armageddon, Christ's Return. Wow, a lot of those. There's another Giglio. I knew there was one more of those at least. All right, so I think that's all of those. So there's several Lou Giglio, the 12 Words of Christmas, the Essential Collection. This includes Indescribable, How Great Is Our God, Symphony, and Moved by Mercy, and then Grace, the One and Only, Prayer Remix, and New Year. So there's 5 of those all sealed. And then we have the Gospel of John. We have Jesus Fact or Fiction. Don't know much about it. Billy Graham, My Hope America with Billy Graham. That seems pretty cool. I like Billy Graham. Matthew, the Visual Bible. Cinema Classics, The Bible in the Beginning. No idea, but again, a lot of this is still sealed. This is sealed. Let's see. Billy Graham is sealed. The Jesus Fact or Fiction is sealed. So a lot of sealed items. Road to Emmaus, still sealed. Palms and Passion, still sealed. Story of Ruth, sealed. Under Heavy Fire, that's just a history movie, but that one is also included. Corrie ten Boom, this is pretty cool. Faith Undefeated, Woman's Triumph Over Nazi Imprisonment. This is a good history DVD. That one is still sealed. The Apostles, complete 10-part series. That might be good. I don't know much about this, but that could be good. Still sealed. And then Great People of the Bible Reader's Digest. I'm assuming this will be a pretty good set, maybe $15 or $20, even though it's not sealed. All right, so that's all of them. 71, if I counted right, that are just music DVDs, and that's counting each one as a single. So even if it's a box set, I'm counting it as one item. So I mean, that's not much over $1 a piece on if I just done it for the music only. But then I've got all this other stuff, and I didn't count them, but there's got to be 60 of those at least, and of the history and religion. So I'm definitely under $1 each overall. But it's really the music that I was after. The other stuff was just a bonus he kind of threw in because he thought I might be interested in it. And I think there's going to be a little money there as well. Matter of fact, I think probably there's enough in the religious side, the religious and history, to pay for everything, and the music could just be profit. So hopefully there's some gems in that music. If you know of one yourself, let me know in the comments. I'm not familiar with each of those. Like I said, I know the Elvis sets are pretty good. I just haven't comped them yet, so sometimes I'll comp some of that. I may throw a few in as I edit the video just for the heck of it. So if you've seen those as you were watching, you know that's why they're there. But you know, just the discovery of pulling them out of the box, that's exactly what I did. I have brought these home in the box. They've been sitting in my office. I haven't had time to go through them yet. And so I decided I would do it with you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're interested in any of these, hopefully they'll be going up pretty soon on my eBay store. So look for the link to my eBay store in the description of the video. And some of this, I've been considering doing Whatnot, at least a little bit of Whatnot. So some of these that are like in that $5 to $7 range, who knows, if I have enough that are like that, like maybe say 25 or 30, I may set up a Whatnot show and just run them all at $1 or $2 and just see what happens. See if I get any interest over there. You know, it just might be a good way to offload some of it, and also, you know, connect somebody with some music or an artist that they really enjoy. So yeah, it's been good hanging out with you guys today. I know it's been a minute since I had a video out. I kind of took some time off over the Thanksgiving holiday. We had a lot of family staying with us and a lot of prep, a lot of things going on. It's been really busy around here. Don't know about your house, but it's been great. I'm blessed and I'm thankful. And hopefully we're back in the swing of things. Try to get 1 or 2 videos out a week for the next few weeks before Christmas. And yeah, so you guys take care. Remember, I love you. God loves you. And whatever you do, guys, don't you ever, ever give up. I will see you on the next one. Out.